It's evening here. The sun's starting to set. Sundown at 5:40, they said. I'm going to show you my lettuce. Serious situation here. I don't know what that is. Do you know? Should I pull it off? Is it a bug? Is it a blight? Some of them are okay and some of them are not. Do I leave the ones that aren't and hope that they just keep eating the naughty leaves? See? This is romaine. And I'm not too happy about what's happening here. Maybe I'll take pictures and go talk to the guy at Lowe's. They're pretty, what's the word? I don't know, there's something. Knowledgeable, yeah, that's the word. So I've decided I'm gonna come outside here more in the evenings. Take it as a, well, we had such horrible heat and humidity. I look like a bald Cupid doll. Nice looking houses across the way. It had been so humid, I couldn't come out here and sit like this. It was just dreadful. And I'm sure the Mingies will start up soon, or the dogs next door. One of these days, I'm gonna take my broken down van and drive somewhere really quiet. Maybe a park, a beach, a forest. Little birdies everywhere. Let me see if I can show you the birdies. They're up on top of that house. See them? Let's all sing like the birdie sings. Tweet, 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 tweet. Singing back to me. I was thinking, I shouldn't do that, but I was thinking, and I was thinking, okay, so the van is a little bit of a disaster. Someone said, why did you buy a van? Well, originally, I was looking for an SUV, something a little larger. I was thinking to myself, what if I should want a little camper? I found a place, it's about an hour and a half away from here, quite a distance I know, but it's only $350 a month. On just a monthly basis, you don't have to commit to a year to camp there. I'm like, wow, I could pick myself up a little cheap camper, and this time I'll definitely look at it and pull it over there, and I, have a place to stay when I just want my own place. It's pretty simple. I just want my own place. This isn't a complicated thing. And I don't need a lot of space because I can barely walk. One of these days I'm going to have that hip fixed if I can't. I'm having a terrible time trying to lose weight, and someone else asked me, I'm sorry I don't have the names written down, but right now I'm kind of like really flighty and I'm on edge. So I'm just not wanting to do anything. I don't know if you've ever gotten like that before, just kind of like, eh. But she said, oh, what are you doing for eating, for food plan? Because she needs to lose weight too. Well, I gotta tell you, it ain't working too good because I was so distraught last night. I was so distraught over what this new guy did to my son Dennis's car that as they were coming home, Maggie drove the van because her legs are longer than mine and the seat doesn't move, right? So Maggie drove Denny Jr. with my van to leave it off at this new guy's place and pick up Denny's car. And his compadre, his helper, destroyed the top of the console, the little flippy thing on the console between the seats. And now we found out that he also destroyed 2 chrome knobs on the air conditioner. So, yeah. So the guy's gonna replace all that, and but it upset me, and so I said to Maggie, is everything all right? Because nobody told me anything. I didn't know if the van even made it there. And she said there were problems, and I'm like, oh God, but not the van. Okay. I said, I'm going to need some Oreos and milk. And so they got the Oreos and milk, and thank God I'm not the only one in the family who loves them, because I had maybe about 6 in total. They were gone after this morning when I had the last 2 with coffee. And yeah, that's kind of how I deal with things. And then today, Dennis Jr. and I got into it about the car and the whole situation. I guess I make him nervous, and I do that. And what happened? Oh, Maggie made pumpkin bread to soothe our wounds. So that was helpful, but not for dieting. It's helpful for emotional eating, but it isn't good for losing weight. So I don't recommend it. But it was great, really. I can't taste anything, but the warmth, the softness, just the feel of it just comforts me. And I had some milk to go with it, left over from the Oreo binge last night. So, yeah, it's nothing like dipping an Oreo or a homemade chocolate chip cookie in milk. So, anyway, I'm, ooh, look, birds are flying somewhere, like, you know, in the little, yeah, anyway. You know, as I was talking to Blue about, she's one of my viewers, she also has a very, very interesting channel, Blue Rose Ramblings. If, you know, if you're into behind the scenes government, she is very knowledgeable and has a lot of information. She's going to be doing morning videos, and I highly recommend her. Also, disabled and prepping, really could use some support. So if you're into prepping, I'm not really, though lately I've thought more about it. Yeah. Clearly we're trying to grow food, so, you know, I mean, there goes the sun. Bye. Boy, 5:40 and the sun's going down. It's like, ow. Here comes winter, but it don't feel like it still. I'm sticky. I'm a mess from today. I grilled Denny Jr.'s chicken because he's just so distraught over his car, and it's all fixable stuff. Thank God it's nothing mechanical. You know, this same guy who screwed up on the interior of Dennis's car also replaced Michael's radiator for like dirt cheap, really dirt cheap, where Michael was thinking of doing his own radiator because the price was so high. This guy was rock bottom low. And he'd like to keep us, you know, as customers, so yeah. So, there goes a lizard. There's all kinds of little creepy things around here. Saw a snake the other day. I might have said that already. So anyway, yeah, Bonnie wants me to start talking more about my life and things I did. So I'm probably going to start doing videos on that, and you'll have to put up with it, I guess. Because she said she likes hearing stories about me. We were talking today. When my daughters call, I usually spend hours with them, you know. Yeah. We just sit on the phone and talk, just like we were sitting in the living room, you know. It's nice to have that with my girls. Michael and I talk a lot, too. Dennis Jr.'s very uptight. And this debacle didn't help. So, Yeah. So what I was thinking of was, you know, the problems with the van really aren't as profound as I thought when I was like texting, emailing Blue Rose and telling her what needed to be done. I was kind of like, you know, it's not as horrible as it originally seemed, though it really has thrown me for a loop. It's like, no, that wasn't part of the plan. And now that prices are starting to come down and things, like I'm starting to find campers in the 10,000 and under range, which you couldn't find before, you know, the camper trailers. Well, now you're starting to see it. Even newer models, you know. So, yeah, so my thinking was if I had an SUV, I could tow a camper and put it in a little spot. But, I saw this van. It had been sitting. He had lowered the price to what I thought was, you know, was my price range, a $5,000 price range, and I liked the other one better that was $5,500, but I didn't take that one. And like someone said, you really don't know. Yeah, I realize that, but I would have rather put an engine and even a transmission in the other one than anything in this one. But I'm going to deal. So after the engine is put in, which is going to be occurring this week, I'm then going to take I'm going to have the girl come clean out the van. Then it's going to have to be shampoo. It is a mess. Guy was a pig. And then I'm going to take the vehicle to a fabricator and see if we can find a way to take like any comfortable, decent captain's chair, because that's the kind they are in this conversion van, and 1 minute, and fabricate it to fit where the old seat is, so that I can move it forward and back. While the pillow idea is great, and I've tried it, believe me, I have too much pain in my right leg, and I gotta be closer to the pedal. I just gotta be. So if I want to travel any distance. So I love the sun. Oh, I love the sun. So yeah, it's really not as horrible a situation as I'm feeling it is. It's all workable. I can work this out. And yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. 13 minutes of saying nothing. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it, and I love all you guys. Hi Esther and Laverne and oh my gosh, I want to remember all the other names, but my brain is just kind of like melting chocolate. It just doesn't want to go where I want. Louise Fromm, is that right? Mary Beth. Hi. Cam T. Yeah. Can I think of any others? If I do, I'll think of it tomorrow. And welcome to any newbies, newcomers. Thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. And that's it. I think I've had my meditation time. Sun's going down. You want to see? Where is it? Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's it. It's just a very nice fallish Florida day. Florida fall is nothing like New England fall. You know, there's no nice cool breezes. Not yet. That'll come in December, maybe January. Things do seem warmer this year, I think. Okay, that's it. Now I'm ready to go. 14 minutes. That's good, right? Okay, bye.